Hello, it's Jeannie. Welcome to my channel. I truly appreciate you being here. I appreciate your viewership and I appreciate your support. Today's video is going to give you a bit of a deeper look into the postcard collection given to me by my grandmother. And she collected postcards all her life, as well as her mother-in-law, my grandfather's mother. And some of them are quite old, around 1900, 1902, most of them under 1915. And while the information about the postcards is interesting and a bit informative, the point of the video is for you to be able to listen to my voice, relax, listen to the sounds. There's some tapping, some scratching, some page turning, and it's all meant just for relaxation. So, if your goal is to sleep, I hope this will help. As you know, I can drone on and on and on and on. And if a droning voice is what helps relax you, good. So I'm going to show you what's inside this newer box, suitcase, and point out a few things from this collection. And hope it helps you tune out, zone out, relax, and just forget the day's thoughts and noises and troubles, if there were any. I hope not. Thank you for being here, and let's go ahead and get started. Welcome. And inside of this newer suitcase box are some very, very old postcards. And my grandmother passed these down to me, and she collected these pretty much all of her life. Not only from her life, but that of her mother-in-law's. The box is new, but the contents are very old, mostly from around the turn of the 19th to the 20th century. So let's take a look inside. I love the sound of raffia. And straw and soft, dry textiles. So, postcards really began around 1873, the first ones. And that date is pretty hard to find. And the era of 1873 to about 1898 were the first commercial postcards that were produced in the United States. While Germany was a big producer of postcards as well. From around 1898 to about 1901, publishers were allowed to print and sell cards marked private mailing card. And they required 1 cent postage. The back of the card was for addresses only, and the message had to be written on the front. The next era was the undivided back, and I'll show you what that looked like. For instance, this. And you can see on the back, there is no dividing line. Only an address could go here. And here's another. This is, whoopsie, there we go, is an Easter card. Look at the beautiful colors. Badminton, I think they're playing, or yeah, badminton with an egg. And on the back, again, is just the address. No message was allowed back here. And here's a Franklin 1 cent stamp. The date on this is 1907, March 25th, 1907. I love this character of the bunny and his girlfriend playing badminton, and the message, a happy Easter. Here is another Easter card. It says, with best Easter wishes. And it's a lamb and 2 children. And on the back, the date, Saratoga, California, 1908. And just the address. here's a card with just the address on the back. The date is 1906. And it's a photo card, the house, and some people. Sorry, it's opposite. And the message had to be written along the side in tiny, 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 tiny writing. Look at that old house. I wonder where that is. And I wonder who they were. Oopsie, see, there we go. There's a kid there too. I love this one. Look at this. This is 1906 as well. And look at this car. Look at that. What is that car? I don't know. Model T? I can't tell. I don't know cars from that era. Here is another Easter card. And no divided back, so only the address. And this is 1907. I love this one. It's a donkey pulled cart. Look at that. Sorry. And a couple of handsome chaps. I love this one. Look at these guys. I wonder what their story was. Overalls, caps. When are you and Mother coming up this way? Uncle Gary. I don't know who that is. This is 1909. I love this one because, being a California native, this is the Golden Gate, and there is no bridge. But it is divided. So the line down the middle tells you that this was 1907 to about 1914. And we see this card is 1910, September 9th of 1910. The colorized cards are almost like a lithograph. This is Brussels, the Exposition of 1910. Avenue des Concessions. See that? Do you see how it's colored? Those are like real people, but colorized. And it's divided in half. So you have the address and the message. We are having a fine trip. I've been to Germany, Belgium, Holland, Austria. We leave tomorrow for Paris, where we will be for 2 weeks. Yours, and I can't make out the name. So someone was on a great European tour. And these are so particularly beautiful and very collectible. They're Christmas cards. And the year of this is 1910. But what makes it so collectible is, look at this detail. Look at that. Little areas for notes to Dolly. I can't read that last name. Leconner. And this beautiful picture. Look at that. The detail in there. So, very, very beautiful. And here's Palo Alto High School. That's also the Bay Area of California. All in sepia tones. I wonder if this school is still there. And if they are, they would probably appreciate having this postcard. 1911. And this is to my great-grandmother. From, I can't see. I can't make out the name. And then another thing I love about postcards is the historical aspect. So here is an oil field in Southern California. Look at that. Look at all those oil rigs. See those? Look at that. And the next card, so this is 1912. And look at the next card. It is, whoopsie, an oil field or an oil rig fire. Look at that. It's all colorized. But somebody was able to capture this and turn it into a postcard. See that? Wow. I don't know how they got fires out back then, but so just a card to let you know I'm not feeling well at all. The climate here does not agree with me. So I will be home and I can't read this, something elevation is 1,000 feet above the level of the sea. I'll tell you all about this place when I see you. And it says Tina. I don't know who that is. I don't know a Tina. If it's from my family or my grandmother just got this card from somewhere else. Now here's collectors. It's the Tournament of Roses, the Rose Parade, Pasadena, January 2nd, 1911. California's greatest annual event. The world, at this time it says, the world's only open-air midwinter grand floral pageant. Don't miss it. Look at that beautiful card. Okay. What I love about this one is it's a look into history, 1914 to 1916. It's Explosion on the Rue de Verdun. So I don't know what that was, Verdun explosion. So there's no postmark. It's written in French, so I don't know what this says because it's script. If it was printing, I might be able to read it. And Panama Canal on the Zone. Wow, look at that piece of history, huh? The Pan-Pacific International Exposition, 1915. And this is a John Winch, 1913. He became a very popular artist for postcards. And so these are more collectible. This is 1915, and 1914. I love this. Look at her. How beautiful is that? Look at that beautiful skirt and the colorized flowers. Now these are the white border postcards, and they did this to basically save on ink. This is 1920, and again to my great-grandmother. Christmas card and Happy New Year. And Palo Alto tree. So this is 1923. I wonder if that tree is still there. Look at this one. Wow. Look at that. Look at those headdresses on these beautiful men, these African men. Wow. Look at that. I can't see the date. February 18th, 1925. And Stonehenge. Now this is what's called an oilette, and it is a Tux postcard, which is a little bit of a collectible, and it's an oilette. And let me see if I can, do you see the, if I use the glare, you can see the, like an oil painting type of a finish. And some Christmas cards, New Year's cards. Look at this one. A goat-drawn little buggy for kids. How fun would that have been? Wow. And another of the San Francisco Bay, but without the Golden Gate Bridge. And here's one that's, look at this one. This is 1911, December 1911, and it is the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. And I have to tell you, this is my grandmother. I know that mug anywhere. And then again, here is the 6th grade in 1913. And she is right here. Right there. I don't know if that'll focus or not. So, and then of course, Queen Elizabeth with Prince Charles and Her Royal Highness Princess Anne. So we know this was several decades later, what, in the 40s? And some of, look at the detail on this one. It's a fan that actually folds out. Look at the detail on that. Sorry. Look at that. This is, I don't know the date. It's faded, so I don't know. Easter, look at this. Look at the details on these. And it says African life. Some women, a couple of children outside a hut. Arc de Triomphe with, look at these, a horse-drawn carriage. Boy, that is not focusing. And the old, yeah, these are horse-drawn carriages, not even cars. That's how old this is. There's no date. Okay, so those are some individual cards. Look at this beautiful book. Look at this beautiful book. Postcards album. So this is German, I believe. Horse-drawn carriages. Colorized photos. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. 1908. Gruß aus Regenstauf. That means like greetings from. And if we were to carefully pull this out, we see we're not divided, and this is, I think 1911. Look at this, mud baths. She's going from the mud bath into a water bath. Yes, these are so far all of Germany. Rotterdam, Berlin, oh my goodness, this is 1902. 1902. Look at that. I think that's one of the oldest that we have. Nuremberg, Dresden, Hotel Wittelsbach, Nuremberg, and this is 1909. Look at these old cards. Wow, these are so old. 1909. It looks like there was a flood in Nuremberg here. Very historical. 1903. Wow. Breslau. I'd like to pull them all out, but I'm afraid I'll damage the book, and I don't want to do that. And here's a family, or I don't know, a bunch of guys, and they're wearing aprons, so I don't know what their profession is. Let's see, what is it? Looks like some kind of a parade. Wow. Munich. Maybe it was Oktoberfest. So that's one postcard set book. Here's another. And these are more American. Flowers. New Year's greetings. I don't know the years. They don't say the year on the front. I wonder if I could pull it out and if it would show. Nope, it doesn't. On these. Birthday greetings. It looks like these are all of a particular artist. Wow, look at these. Look at the detail. Christmas. Look at the embossing here. 1914. Somebody drew this. 1914. Wow. Some kind of Native American scene. Dutch. I'm just going through rather quickly. Look at these beautiful drawings. And that's, and more New Year's. And here's another. And it looks like this is more German. Yep, more of Germany. Würzburg, Freiburg. Look at these women. Can you see this? Wow. Oh, look at this. They're walking around in their long dresses and parasols. Ludwigstrasse. München. That's Munich. Okay. We'll go forward a little bit. Budapest. Wow. Jerusalem. Wow, Jerusalem, look at this. Jericho. Okay. Now, this is very, very old. And some of the pages, oh my goodness. Look at the Sphinx, the pyramids. They don't look like this anymore. Mexico. Oh my goodness. 1902. It's a meal coupon, March 5th to March 10th at the Hotel Jardin and Iturbide. The meal coupon, 1902. Wow. Bullfighting, which I detest, so I won't even spend time looking at that. Okay, it's for a free beer. Retain this invitation. Havana, Cuba. Manila. Oh look, a cockfight. Oh my. Not good. Ceylon Tea Estate. Lipton Tea. So these are the Philippines. China. Look at these women have bound feet. Do you see that? Let's see if I can get this. There you go. Do you see? Their feet are bound. That's why they can't walk alongside the cart. Oh, these are China. Wow, how historical are those? And look at this. Slightly colorized. Tokyo, Japan. So, look at these, how beautiful. Just gorgeous. And in really good condition. I would love to know more about the history of these, the value of these. But that takes time and research, patience. Well, I hope this has given you a little bit of relaxation and just something interesting to look at. I love this book. Looks like there's still a bit down here. And we'll just take a quick peek. Flowers and greeting cards. Christmas cards. Wow, they're so beautiful. driven to drink by a woman. Oh my goodness. Look at these, how beautiful. Look at those bathing suits. And the gold leaf for the 1908. Look at that, 1908. Wow, these are just gorgeous. Well, this is a peek into the postcard collection I have. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Just rambling on and the noises, the talking, the scratching, the tapping. And I hope you are relaxed. And I will bid you a fond farewell for now. And I hope you sleep